Were y'all watching the Eagles game at all, or how did y'all get the news that first place is now on the table for you guys?
Honestly, I was not watching. I was spending time with family, but when the game was over, a couple of the guys texted the group, and that's the way I found out.
How was the group text? Was it excitement? Or
No, it was more like let's lock in. Let's lock in. Like, now everything that we always want is in front of us, so we got to go handle our business and lock in.
What have these past few weeks been like, going back to Buffalo week?
Yeah.
Just kind of the ups and downs, and here you are, final week, you control your own destiny.
Ebb and flow is what we call it. I think it's all a part of the game, right? Especially later on in the year, you're going to have some of those ebb and flow games like we had in Buffalo and whatnot. But to be standing where we want to be and have the opportunity to win the division, we're thankful.
What do you make of your season so far? I mean, it was kind of slow starting,
Yeah.
and here you are. You've come up with some
ebb
huge
and flow is what we call it. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, like I've always talked about, just staying patient. Making plays when my number's called, being there for my team, and at the end of the day, winning games. That's what it's all about.
I know you're always big on trusting the process.
Yeah.
As you said early on, whenever the production wasn't quite coming. Thinking back on it now that the production has happened, was there any doubt at that point? That
No doubt at all, because I know that the work that I put in, I know what my teammates, my coaches think about me. There was no doubt at all. It was just more so about a matter of time.
What do you think has flipped in this offense since you have been able to get going? Maybe not even just for you, just for everyone.
I think we just all, playing together. Dak is playing at a high level. Coaches calling a heck of a game. I really don't think anything flipped. I just think at the end of the day, opportunities are going everyone's way, and we're distributing the ball really at a high level.
Yeah, piggybacking on that, I mean, CD is going crazy with
No
the
doubt,
numbers.
no doubt.
But the last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
when they need a touchdown in the fourth quarter, the ball's been going to you. What does that say about the offense? What does that say about your relationship with Dak? What does that say about you being available despite all the attention CD getting?
Trust. I think that's the number one thing that I can think about is trust. The work that we put in throughout the week, like you said, CD is going crazy, and rightfully so. He deserved it all. But at the end of the day, just like I said, staying ready to be able to make a play when my number's called. Some more of those opportunities do come because it's going to take all 11 of us at the end of the day to do what we want.
Where did you build that trust with Dak? Is that going back to the offseason?
I think that goes back to the off season, but really just every week throughout the season. And I think in those moments when I wasn't getting the ball, him seeing me still put in that work, take those extra reps after practice, I think that's where you build trust and that mindset. Man, this dude just really wants to win. He doesn't matter who get the credit.
Why are you guys been so good at home, and what's kind of been the secret to that for you guys?
That's a great question. I think one thing I just got to give a shout out to our fans showing up every single game and making it difficult for the opponent. That's one of the things I can think about. But just being on our home field, that's what you're always supposed to do is protect your house.
Does that make it even more important for you guys to take care of business here and have maybe two games at home?
One game at a time. But yes, I think it's that important really to just go out there and watch them play our best game and come out with the win.
Is there a message from veterans like yourself to the younger guys this week about just finishing?
Absolutely. I think the biggest message is these opportunities don't come by often. It's been a while since I've been in the postseason, so when you have that opportunity, to get into the postseason and that's what's in front of you, take every day serious because at the end of the day, being in the postseason not always promised.
You weren't here last year, but is there any talk in the locker room about the season finale against Washington and how the team didn't show up?
No. I think we just focus on
I know there was a lesson to be learned.
That's a great point. I was not here last year, so I really don't even know, what went down as far as the type of game, type of week it was. I know they didn't get the dub, but how, I didn't feel that because I wasn't here.
Speaking on your playoff experience, we talk about you've been to the top before. When you reflect on that, what do you like about where this team's at and how they've handled this process?
I think the biggest thing is when we had some of those ebb and flows early on, late in the season, no one flinched. We continued to trust our process, trust one another, and when you got that in the team, I think you really got that makeup of a championship team.
Can you speak to the mindset of these regular season finales?
Yeah.
The shoes on the other foot and it's spoiler, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I've been on that side before. I think the biggest thing is anytime you have the opportunity to potentially spoil someone I guess, season in a sense that motivates you. So for us, like I said, we just got to stay locked in on this side and not worry about everything else.
Is there something to throwing the kitchen sink at it when you're in that role?
It depends how you look at it, right? I don't know how they're thinking about it. It's been a while for me.
Luckily.
Yeah, thank you.